I would say. And so that is our winners top 8 sorted out. Ruzu, I believe we should have Yonangel going up against Rappz, and then Andrej versus Scythe. This is a very nice top 8, as a matter of fact.
A lovely top 8, and actually I have to say that was some really good kind of patient gameplay, because a lot of instances where he was getting his damage right was in response to where Rapid was throwing out a few things, and even like the level 1, for example, he tried to go for chip damage on level 1, but he was completely out of spacing, and Rapid just played patiently, and he waited for his moment to kind of get in and capitalize, and that was really clean stuff. Really like it.
Yeah, I mean, really impressive overall, so we'll have to see how that form carries on into the final act of this tournament, of course. We are just catching up a couple more games in losers side, guys. We'll have the updates on those scores for you as soon as possible, though we do have winners semis ready to go. I imagine we'll get those on as soon as possible. I think we're playing Andrej versus Scythe first. Okay.
That'd be fun. Some more Kimberly action. And Andrej, as I like to call him, little bro that he is. Andrej, of course, you know, tweaking sort mine recently, performing quite consistently in most of his results, and definitely an up-and-coming player for sure. From what we've seen, I know that he's got a lot of drive to be one of the best players in Europe, and he can definitely do it. He knows he's got my support, but I just want to see that consistent results and commitment to a character, because that's one of his issues. I know we saw Akuma, but we saw some Ryu earlier, so he's seeing a bit of back and forth once again.
Yeah, we'll see how that back and forth plays as we see the win rate statistics again on the Ryu. 74% overall win rate from Andrej. Worst matchups looking like potentially the Marisa of all characters, and then JP. Alright. We'll see how Andrej is going to fare out in that one, as the match will get started real soon. Thank you guys for joining us so far. We are not taking a break today for top 8, by the way. We are actually just launching straight into it. So if you'd like to quickly use the match arena codes up and get some extra cash in the prize pot, now is probably the time to do it. Thank you all for being part of the journey. Or else, of course.
Yes, exactly. So get your butts on that match arena page. 19 codes remaining, and you know, the cat is, oh, let's wait, cat is jamming just for you, you know. That cat don't stop jamming, so you should not stop claiming those codes. Thank you so much. Who was that? Scotty claiming a code. Shout out Scotty. Jonesy as well. Smix, of course, Elias earlier we saw. So you know what, right? Claim those codes, get them gobbled up, and even a contribution wouldn't go amiss if you can afford to do so. Thank you, Marcel, as well. I can see you claiming another code there. But guys, top 8 momentarily. As you mentioned, Andrej versus Scythe, and you know, these guys are obviously friends. They play often. And I feel like Andrej's got a lot of experience against Kimberly. You know, Smix, another good friend of his as well. They've played a lot together, so he should be well versed in this matchup. This is a hard matchup for Kim. She cannot do well in the corner. She struggles extortionately. So we got to see how Scythe plays this.
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out as we're starting things off strong from Cyphers to get out of that corner, but Andrej says no, you're going right back in there. DI for the damage on that drive gauge. Charged up Fireball secures the burnout as well. Smart play from Andrej. They are in the corner, but obviously no risk of a DI or a wall splat, so they can kind of just challenge a bit freely here. Scythe's got to back off and just run. Ooh, good check. Really nice interruption there, Ruzu.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't get the conversion of that though, however. Careful now. I love that he's going for this burnout string, but you got to be careful. What you got to do is kind of find an opportunity to, yes, like that, exactly, staggers the pressure, gets the bite on Andrej, and just like that goes into the Bushin scramble. Really good stuff there from Scythe. I love it.
Yeah, showcasing that top 8 bracket real quick there, but a real reversal of fortune, you could say, Ruzu, because first of all, Scythe was having to flee for their life with that burnout situation for them. They survive it all, put Andrej in burnout, and then get the kill like that. I mean, very impressive round 1, I will say.
Yeah, absolutely. And the heavy Tatsu, gonna go for the throw here, and now this is where I think he's a bit too close and personal. That's where Kim can fight back a little bit. If you keep that kind of medium kick range in the corner, crouch medium kick range, you can do really well. And that's now looking a bit sticky. Level 1 on wake up instantly. That's not too bad, but careful now, because even Kim can do damage against the likes of Akuma. Safe jump.
Yeah, hang on a minute though. Oh, the level 1 gets caught. You see, that's really unfortunate because I knew Andrej would be looking for that, because after doing that combo, Scythe could 100% build the super required for level 3, and if that was done on a stun combo, that would have killed. So Andrej buffering like mad, takes us to a final round. Good recovery from that situation right there. Scythe is trying to find a way out of this corner because, like you said, Ruzu, not a good position for Kim to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen what we've seen so far, right, sir, is that they've been sitting on the right side of the stage. Whether Scythe is winning or not is on the one kind of side of the stage where they're sitting at. That's not quite dead yet. Gonna go for a reset. Safe jump, gets drive reversal though.
The stare down light kick is not going to work out either. Cypher's being very patient. Oh, gets caught on the counter hit right there. Unlucky. Mustn't have had start up in time. Will pick the wrong option as 1-0 goes in the favor of Andrej right there. But you are right. Like, for, I'd say, a solid 80%, if not more, of that entire round, we were stuck in that right corner.
Absolutely. And we're looking like it's going to be continuing that way if Scythe keeps taking that pressure. Saying that. Oh, yeah, lovely. Patience now. Yeah, I like to just kind of stagger and wait. You don't have to always do something. You don't always have to be active. You know, you could take a second to stop and think, especially if your opponent's not doing much. You know, there's no reason to go straight into it and force your opponent to bite on something.
Okay, Scythe getting that confirmed right there, trying to take us towards the corner, but hang on a minute, big interruption right here as Andrej fights back. Gonna be able to get the super and get the kill. Alright, Scythe caught out there. Nice clutch from Andrej, who was getting bullied into that corner. Ooh, immediate light kick confirm on that DR check as well. Really good. We are forcing that corner again. Oh, a whiff punish as well, Ruzu.
Indeed. Look at that. Sweep. Safe jump. Yeah, look at that. Right, so we got
back throw. Yeah. Not in burnout just yet because of perfect parry scaling on the drive damage, but because you jumped over that super, you can secure it. Immediate level 3 for the rawest of scaling. Big damage, install secured, and a full drive gauge. Scythe has got a good situation for themselves here. No super on the side of Andrej either. This has got to be the pivotal time to get the damage in. Quickly, Scythe. Oh, good check with the throw.
Oh, wait, the lovely jump check. And again, yeah. I love that he just kept pressing and he followed up. Because you know what, even with the driver combo, you can kill there against the likes of Akuma. Alright, keeps it going. And right now, around a piece. But Andrej wants to make it 2-0. And he's looking like he's on the cusp of it right here. Oh, yeah. We'd like to see a bit more than that, but what you got? Bomb combo? Oh no, he misses it! It's a very common thing. It doesn't happen to our Kimberly's. Oh my goodness, I feel for you, Scythe. I know exactly what was happening there in your inputs, and you now pay the price, unfortunately, with that combo into the wall, the DP at the end. Oh dear.
Yep, gets duffed up right there, and it's 2-0 for Andrej right now. So unfortunate that one single mistake allows for a complete collapse of the game plan, Ruzu, because like you said, the combo input was obvious, just didn't come out when needed it most.
Yeah, indeed. Shout out to Tiamoor in the GIF in the chat there. Want to see him enter some tournaments soon. Wait, stand forward, medium kick, yeah. Wait, the DP though, the thing is, I would force a burnout or kind of layer some pressure on now. Yes, the plus frames, let's go. Tatsu to boot, one throw. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming there. He just wants to kind of get as much damage as he can as quickly as possible, right? And the throw is the best option there.
Okay, ooh, perfect parry from downtown right there. Excellent still from Scythe, who was ready for that. Trying to get in close, gets the check, immediate level 2. Ooh, gets absolutely duffed up and sent away back to full screen. Akuma says no. Yeah, good stuff there from Andrej again, who is now on set point, Ruzu.
Indeed. So right now, Andrej is looking absolutely phenomenal. Oi, you are so rude. And he did not pull that out at any point, right? But Andrej, really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Just kind of laying on layers of pressure here and there and everywhere. This is another safe jump. He does it again. Scythe hasn't really got an answer yet. Level 3 side switch. We'll see a bit more than that. Bro, gonna need more. Gonna need more. And Andrew's ready with the backdash.
Yep, CA available as well. Andrej, I mean, I've seen him hit a demon in an exhibition against Railgun recently. Gotta be careful. Looking for the way. Oh no, excuse me, that was the super boss mixed up, but it doesn't matter because he's gonna be able to do it meterless as he does get the hit. My god, 3-0 right there, Ruzu. I mean, genuinely just incredibly impressive. Single hit super confirms, punishes in the corner. Credit to Scythe, had some crazy super reads when he was doing those neutral jumps over level 1, for example, and level 2. But really, really impressive from Andrej right there. So they are going to move on to winners finals. GG's.
Yeah, GG's for sure. I mean, obviously both those guys are my friends. I expect nothing less from either of them, but that was a phenomenal showing from Andrej there. Really solid Akuma gameplay and really showing us why that matchup is quite a tricky one. It's probably one of her worst matchups, actually, mind you, sir. And it's really showing us why the pressure of buttons and kind of the setups into play and how he played and navigated around Scythe's gameplay in particular. Why he's so strong at it as well is Andrej.
Yeah, making it work. Good job to them as we see you guys in the chat. Still more opportunity to claim those codes, by the way, guys. Please, if you could get that done, would be greatly appreciated as we are waiting for our next match. I believe we'll be playing the other winners semi-final of Yonangel versus Rappz there, Ruzu. So that's going to be another fun one for sure. But yeah, please make sure those codes are used up, guys. Much love indeed to all of you for pulling up on this Tuesday evening. 153 by my indicator. Very strong showing. Yeah,
indeed. And we can see Leaf and Valmaster, French kind of battle of French there. Unfortunately, I would have loved to watch that actually because I think those two are, including Dai, some of the best Chun-Lis in Europe. And I love watching Leaf and I love watching Valmaster and Dai. And to see a Chun-Li mirror would have been really interesting because we don't see that kind of thing often.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. I mean, it would be nice to see more of Dai. Just like a player that you mentioned right there, massive fan of, knowledge for previous games, and also recent breakout performances, such as Salt Mine and Red Bull come with their play in top 8s. We'll see. Tries to get the jump in, but the air stall from the dive kick is a successful call out, and so Akuma has the corner secured here, but Yonangel pressing aggressively to stop that.
Indeed. And we're going to get the very angry, the very red Akuma once again for you. Burn out, however. And the string of pressure. I like, you know what? Actually, sometimes you've got to just take the pressure. And okay, took a lot of chip for it, but you know what? Now you can reset the momentum again. Gets to throw out of the corner, however, but the drive reversal keeps him afloat. Oh, the DI, and that's dead.
Surely. Oh,
he drops. Not often you see drops. Level 1, no! Ah, God.
Oh my god, I was just expecting an immediate string into the super there to get that chip kill, but no, somehow sneaking in to that crouching medium punch right there. Hey, Yonangel just about surviving.
Chin, what's it? I can't remember the name, the whisk of the chinny. Like a hair of his chin, that's it. I'm too old for this. I can't even remember. Memory is faint.
Oh man, don't start complaining about you being old, Ruzu, please. You're gonna start making me feel like a baby again as well.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to Rekka. Who let Rekka be mod? Can you take that away from me, please, Damascus?
Yo, Rekka on the mod team.
Nah, that's some legal stuff right there. We don't like that. Rekka's a very... Listen, don't let Rekka take you to any food places, by the way.
What?
Yeah,
I feel like of all people, Rekka's gotta have the tech for the food places.
Nah,
surely?
Sorry, I'm very disappointed in Rekka. Alright. Rekka gonna get rid of me, yeah? Rekka, we're gonna fight next time.
I've got to back up Rekka on this one, I'm afraid, but we'll see as
no,
we back into this game.
Nah, after that, what I experienced, me and Shivs are against it. Shout out to Shivs as well. Whatever Shivs might be. No, you didn't. I weren't listening, mate. I just got selective hearing, that's all I'm saying. Right, anyway, that's about loaded fries. Let's get loads of this game here. And right now, Rappz, even though he's in burnout, and a lot of the time, every time I'm looking at the screen, he's always in grey. He's in grey, like, grayscale. Yeah, I mean, I ate that because I was hungry, not because I wanted to.
Fair enough, you gotta do what you gotta do. Rappz, speaking of which, as he gets that pressure in the corner with that throw, trying to keep Yonangel at bay. Oh, the face is going to whiff there. And then the dash into the punish counter. Okay. Nice job from Rappz to get that round.
Indeed it is. Beautiful. Oh, the lovely smack on the dome right there. The skull splitter, splitting some skulls. Amnesia pays no dividends, but he does it once again. And now he might have to pay the price for that because he gets the corner. Yonangel is a game up. Lavushka, can you block this? Can you parry this? Drive reversal. Tries the attempt midway. And I like this kind of staggered pressure there from Yonangel, even though he didn't get the hit. So he knows he can bait something out of Rappz there. It's very good awareness. Right through with the DP. And again in grayscale. Far too much burnout here for Rappz. And I worry about that. Because especially against the likes of Akuma, with the lack of health, it can be painful. Oh my goodness, what's going on there? Right now, all the sets played.
Ruzu, the crouching medium punch didn't connect after the overhead follow-up. I think Yonangel might have spaced it incorrectly.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, that's massively unfortunate. That actually allowed for Rappz to get that game, and so should all be tied up here.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, just reaching. Patience now between these two.
Yep, very much so. Perfect parry there, allowing for the check. Nice from Yonangel, who is going to be able to get the perfect. Didn't even have to spend the super gauge for it either. Very nice round from them. Rappz going to have to reassess the approach in this second round.
It's reaching with short lights. You know what? I'm going to get you with a light. Lovely tag there with the OD Turbulent and the Trigger Lab to keep him at full screen again. Rappz has to make the approach a sweep. Not quite as punishable as he would like, but answers the low forward. At least gets the damage in response. I love the empty jump there. Just to kind of see what Yonangel might do.
Trying to just fish out for an option to respond to, but there's the standard target combo string into the level 2 Lavushka. Taking a standard throw, not the worst here for Rappz, who tries to interrupt that portal being set up. Can't get it. Another throw to the face. One more and you're done for.
Harry's away! Ready for it. Very ready for it.
Yonangel going 2-1 up right now. Really looking to be on the driver's seat where possible. Winners finals qualification for him would be absolutely huge, I think, given what you said about them being previous week's champion as well.
Yeah, and I think that parry was actually an excellent choice because he didn't need to challenge with the normal. And I'll tell you why, because he had enough health. He could have taken a throw, you know? There was no harm in taking the throw. So it was a really good choice, decision making from Yonangel. Knowing that actually the parry is the best option here. Boy. No choice to do anything just yet because it's the beginning of the round. 2-1 currently, of course, Yonangel looking strong. And as you said, looking like he might want to keep that title.
Yep, we'll see. Set play with the portals is going to get shut down by Rappz's aggressive approach, who is going to try and keep himself close. Not going to happen though, as he is low on the drive gauge as well. Has to make sure that the response is worth it here as he gets in. Yonangel back to the corner here, looking for it. Ruzu still can't find a hit. Patience from Yonangel right now.
Yeah, he's looking to force the burnout. Oi, tries to go for the DI. Big jumping, massive jumping. And that does not quite put him into burn. He could have gone for level 1, possibly might do it here. There you go, Carnival, not going to burn out. Oh, just misses, and a DP to answer on that. Careful here, jabbing on his approach, knowing it's not safe. The sweep back off the low forward. No, he tries to opt for the walk-up throw, but he gets punished for that. 20 seconds on the clock here. It's really tight right now. Rappz only needs to throw a few things his way. And now back to full screen. What you got? No level 1 yet. Burnout. Yeah. Oh, the throw at the 10-second mark. Should have been ready for that.
Yeah, just as the tension finally mounted when the timer turned orange, we do manage to pounce and get that hit. Rappz is going to get a nice check down that crouching medium punch. Big punish counter to start things off in this second round. Dive kick gets checked by the crouching heavy punch though. Really nice response with that anti-air property. Now, looking to capitalize. Rappz's drive gauge is very low again, Ruzer. I feel like he pointed this out last time he was on stream as well. He has been putting the burnout a lot, all of the time on the Akuma.
Yeah, he's willing to spend meter, and he's not so afraid. I feel like it's a lot of trade-off. Like, I'm going to spend the meter to get my offense going, and get as much damage as I can. But the issue you risk with that is you lose a lot of your defensive options, right? And it's a tricky balance, of course. But now again in grayscale, looking for that DI, gets the wall splat. Has he got the kill combo? He might do. Think he's got the reset. This is should kill actually. If you've got enough to go into level 1. No, cheesy with it. He is so greedy because actually he should have gone for the level 1.
Didn't in the end, and the greed may come back to bite as Yonangel actually does get a very nice jab check there. The crouching jab, trying to fight back. No level 2 there, but a punish counter phase is going to be enormous for the damage and the set play for Yonangel, who will actually go for the level 2, juggle the damage, the drive gauge, get his set play sorted. Burn out, stun, that should be it.
Yonangel. You know what? Yonangel's playing really well, really consistent, and a lot of the decisions that he's making are really strong. Like, it's fully deserved his games that he's winning. Really nice.
Yeah, well done indeed to our previous champion, who is now secured very nicely into those winners finals. So we have got Yonangel versus Andrej locked in as a game. We'll see how that goes. Potentially may need a slight bit of downtime here as we allow losers round 1 to catch up. I see the scores are being reported though, as Valmaster and Leaf, for example, are apparently 2-1. I assume the final game is about to come through.
I think what we'll do is go into that winners finals, if anything. So we'll get those guys going a little bit earlier than planned, but that's absolutely fine, while we allow losers to catch up. The Rapid has moved on to fight Chu now. So they'll be fighting off stream, and Leaf and Valmaster obviously off stream as well. Valmaster 2-1. I wonder if he's playing Kimberly actually. I was speaking about Chun mirrors, but one can only assume and imagine. Oh, Valmaster moves on with the 3-1, and now he has to fight Rappz as his reward. But yeah, let's get those guys planned up. And guys, in the meantime, if you haven't already, please claim a code. As Sir mentioned earlier, we're very close to getting those match arena codes claimed up. 11 codes remaining. So do us a favor. Get rid of those codes for us. Get them gobbled up. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Get that command in the chat. There's no reason why those codes shouldn't be gone by now.
Of course, there's a lot of you in the chat, so we'd appreciate if you could just use up those Matcherino codes. Again, as a reminder, it is free money for the players. It looks like we have 11 left at this moment in time, so I'd highly appreciate if you could just finish that off. Should be able to get us firmly into the $12 region for a prize pot. The players do deserve more, guys. They are putting on a big show. There's a lot of them all playing for that entitled position of champion, and it's something they deserve. So yeah, big ups to them. Thank you all, and we will see who's coming out on top today, Ruzu.
Have you got any predictions?
I'm gonna be honest. I do think Yonangel is on a ridiculous streak of form. I think it's fair to say that he's the favorite right now, because winning the previous tournament, getting into this one in winners, considering who is in the bracket, is honestly a very impressive thing, no matter what. So I think Yon's the favorite, but I have been liking what I've been seeing from Scythe as well. They are in losers quarters right now, but I do think they could be a bit of a sleeper pick to potentially reset the bracket. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's any one of these guys could honestly take it. I like to see a bit more of an underdog. I feel like Andrej or Yonangel are the ones that are most likely to take it today. But Valmaster, of course, a very much veteran, experienced player, just like Rappz, are obviously inclined to get there as well. Scythe, I feel like Scythe is still looking for his big win on an online tournament like this. And hopefully he can get there. He's definitely making the works, but he's also like very much like Mystic, where he's like an abundance of kind of players or games he likes to play and enjoy. Like, I know he's been playing City of the Walls and some of his other games he's been mentioning to me, and it's like it's hard to keep a fine balance, especially playing to a top kind of tier end of the play, because there are some people like Xiaohai who can play any game to a very high experience level, but then sometimes there's players that have to kind of really tunnel in on one game and really kind of level up that game there.
Yeah, we'll see if that diversity works out or not, because we are going to launch in. So looks like we just have the names perfectly set up immediately. And today it appears to be a Kimberly day for Valmaster. Could have been playing other characters, of course, in previous rounds, depending on the matchup. But as we all know, the guy has been cooking on this character as well.
Yeah, for sure. And this, of course, again, a hit with another Akuma. I don't think he wants to be 2-0'd by Akuma right now, because obviously taking it against Andrej, or losing out to Andrej rather, and this might be another hit to the gullet, if anything, if you have to fight another Akuma and you get wiped out. So definitely gonna be a matchup to kind of work on.
Yep, okay, convincing start from Rappz indeed, genuinely incredibly impressive. As we'll see if Valmaster can adapt right now. Does get that medium kick to start things off, but a crouching jab check from Rappz. Okay, still making sure to keep himself safe where possible. Ooh, call out on the throw though.
Wait, good tech. Yeah, that's a good question there from TMO as well. That, you know, Chun-Li, I'm not sure how actually Chun-Li does into Akuma so much. I feel like it's still a little bit tricky matchup. So if it's equally as hard and you get more opportunities with Kim to kind of go for resets, it may as well go for the Kim. But still, something to watch out for. Wait, I love that. Really good, because actually he would have kind of forced the burnout there if he blocked that.
Yeah, I think my opinion of it is Akuma obviously is a character who explodes in the face of volatile offense because of his lower life pool. Kim, I'd argue, is a character built around volatile offense, mixing up where possible towards the corner. Chun, you'd have a bit more stability with like anti-air potential on the buttons and the up kicks, for example, but you might be sacrificing some neutral interactions against his demon raid. Yep, I do feel like overall Kim might just be a slightly better pick, and Val is actually getting that first game, so good stuff from them. But yeah, I think the strengths on both characters for that one, Ruzu.
From there we see Valmaster, of course, take the very first game of his set, and now Rappz has got to fight back. Rappz has been making some really good decisions. Oh, a lovely DP. That was gorgeous. Wow. And that leads into a big chunk. Look at that. One cross-cut DP led into what? 80% of Kim's health right there.
Whoa.
Unfortunate DP. You have to go for the heavy DPs against Kim. You cannot. I don't think that was a heavy DP, if I'm mistaken. But you have to go for the heavy DPs. That's furthest reaching, deepest reaching, and Kim has actually got a lot of recovery on her elbow drops if you're quick enough. So yeah, that turnaround, just like that beautiful elbow drop that baited Rappz into DPing, led into that sequence where he kicks around. A tilt factor right there.
Yeah, really good indeed from Valmaster to recover from that situation. Obviously capitalizing on the unfortunate mistake from Rappz with DP, and now blocking the DP as well. Those defensive rates have become pivotal. Should allow for the extension into Vagabond. No, actually setting things up with a spray can if it wants to kill instead. Yeah, just kills no matter what here, surely.
Yeah, definitely. Booshin beats. The thing is, I like that Valmaster was ready for the smaller interactions, but also getting the max damage combos where he can, and even the reset in between. Because you've got to capitalize where you can, especially with Kim. Resets are quite important, but you lay the risk of actually losing out on the damage that you could have guaranteed, you know?
Yeah, unfortunate indeed for them there as we go into the next game. Looking like Valmaster is in control, but Rappz could potentially turn things around. However, stuck in the corner right now, having to take this Kim pressure. The spray can allowing for that extension will be huge. Trade confirmed, should have secured the kill actually here, Ruzu.
Yeah, indeed, and looking absolutely delightful. Valmaster on a rampage right now with his Kimberly. Oh, yeah. Really good kind of stagger from Rappz there, but just unfortunately bit when he saw the low forward. That's going to get careful now. Level OD, and he actually can get to level 3 here if he wants. There you go.
Yeah, Valmaster in fine form right now as Rappz is needing a fight back where possible, but just can't make it work. The install secured, about 40, maybe 35% life left on the Akuma. Medium kick, counter hit should allow for a very good combo. One more drive rush into the special to finish it off. And that is a 3-0 for Valmaster, who is moving on into losers semis. I hate to say it, but that was a very convincing game overall, Ruzu. Rappz had some, I'd say, brilliant moments, but unfortunately just a couple of mistakes like those whiffed and blocked DPs coming to his undoing there. But I think that emphasizes, of course, the volatility of Akuma.
I'm not sure I play exactly like Valmaster, but I mean, I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment there. Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that as a compliment. But I think Rappz, unfortunately, just didn't get the opportunity to get going. That's what it looked like there. Valmaster was really laying it on where he could, and he got the interactions where he wanted, he got the resets where he wanted, and you know, it happens. It just happens, even in first to threes, right? So that's how it goes. But that means Valmaster moves on, and he is definitely on a rampage right there. 3-1 against Lee, 3-0 against Rappz. But now we're going to see some more Kimberly action. We love a bit of Kimberly here, especially today.
Yeah, I was going to say some absolute Kimberly dominance at the moment, you could argue, in terms of character representation. Maybe Akuma as well, because of Andrej being here as well, and Rappz. But we'll see. Yeah, should be next up on our stream a match of Scythe and Rapid. Okay.
All right, and this will be interesting because Rapid taking against True 3-1. Okay. Looks like he went with the JP on that occasion with his characters. But we might see the Mai into Scythe's Kim. But I actually think that's a winning matchup for Kim. Kim actually does very well against Mai in certain interactions and openings. As you can see there, the stats for Rapid, 61% win rate. His worst matchup is Bison. And everyone will get those stats as they come through. You guys need to make sure you are inputting your stats and telling us what characters you're playing for each set, etc. Shout out to Just a Boy in the chat there. You might go to baby. But yeah, I mean, that's really, it's nice to see, kind of get an insight into how you're playing as well. You know, sometimes you get those rank stats and all that other stuff on CFN, but in tournament it's a different factor, right? You might not play as well against Akumas in this tournament. You might not play well against that particular Akuma, you know, or this particular Ken, whatever it might be. But I think that's really vital for you to kind of have a bit of insight into your own play.
True, there always can be a lot of differences in the character just by who is playing them. But yeah, the hyper awareness, the usage of all the options is going to be the deciding factor here. We'll see how that comes out. I mean, I would imagine that these two have encountered each other at least a fair few times before, all things considered. But the question of who comes out on top, of course, remains to be seen. These two should be getting underway momentarily. So, of course, thank you all for joining us as we are getting closer and closer to the top 4 of today's set and reset. Don't forget as well, if you're a Tekken fan, Thursday is the day to be here. Tekken 8 having the representation as well. But now the Street Fighter action continues as Scythe and Rapid launch on in. Parry is going to get immediately read by Rapid, who gets the throw. Good stuff. Yeah.
And if played well, Kim can really struggle to get in on the matchup. But Rapid, oh my goodness, getting the stride bug there, really tagging him on the jaw.
Departure is set up, but the drive reversal will allow for that beat to checked away. The run in is actually going to get caught by the crouching jab as well. Crouching heavy punch is going to get punished thanks to that spacing being incorrect. So Scythe has got a good opportunity to survive the burnout here. Ooh, but hold on, the drive reversal might change that.
Indeed, burnout. Oh, just out of there now. Now this is your opportunity to kind of lay it on thick. I love that low short. There, we're going to get some pressure now. Watch out for the amnesia, because Rapid is not immune to throwing those amnesias out. The wall splat comes through. Safe jump. Yes. Oh, yeah. Likes to go for the shenanigans and the wall splat. Excellent stuff there from Scythe. Keeping Rapid on his toes. He was not ready for those small interactions. Actually got to go for level 3. You've got to go for level 3. No. Greedy with it. I actually disagree with that. Because level 3 spend round 1. Yeah. Hell, why not? You know, you get 11% damage buff, you get your movement speed, and you get an opportunity to build more bar.
Yeah, true. I mean, at the end of the day, optimization, I guess, so it's kind of a mentality of going next in case you have to go to the final round. But I kind of agree with you. I'm of the opinion of just the sheer fact of the sooner you get the install in, the better. So we'll see how Scythe capitalizes on that one for now, as they are defending quite nicely against this pressure, but they do get tagged. Resets that. Slides on in though and interrupts. Yeah. Nice.
And if you see actually Salty Kid, how he plays his matchup, right? On the wake up, he's constantly in the aggression. He's going running forward, drive rushing forward on wake up all the time. He will not let up at all against Rapid or JP in particular. So I think that's kind of pays dividends as to why you need to how you need to play his matchup, because you cannot let him breathe.
Oh no.
Now he gets the install, but it doesn't get the damage. And now you move into that final round without any super at all.
Do you know what? At least you got the install in. I think that's probably the best thing you can say here. And it's buffered in before the round even begins. Okay, throw there. Trying to walk on forward, trying to keep the distance closed, but not just yet. Seems to be hovering around that mid-screen range. I think looking for an opportunity on a whiff to catch Rappz out. Not going to happen, though. Here comes the defense, and it crumbles quickly against that Lavushka. And there's the burnout as well. Excellent management of those resources from Rappz, who dashes on in.
Indeed, and burnout is a key, significant factor here for Scythe. He does not want to be sitting in that, saying that, the run-up, the max damage combo. He's looking for the bomb. There we go, go take the throw. And actually, if you can get... Oh, maybe spinning? No, he tries to go for a reset. Great check on that driver. Really nice. Makes him bite. Excellent stuff. I would like to see Tatsu perhaps into the bush and scramble level 2. But, like, you know, that works out enough. You did an excellent bait there. Great Tatsu as well to keep him out of the air.
Yeah, the fact that I saw him ready for that is so impressive. And so the first game does go to Scythe. Very difficult from him to come back from that situation. I think Rappz was doing such a good job of controlling the drive gauge and still couldn't get the W. And now Scythe, big life lead, trying to keep Rappz in this corner, but not able to hold the string forever.
Trig Lab coming through, looking for an empty jump. Big touch, but you could have done a lot more with that. And now you have to eat the OD Amnesia. Can you block it? Avoids the throw because of the block stun. And now you're in a sticky situation. Throws right back into the corner. Elbow drops out of there. One more time. No, takes the anti-air. Careful now. That's safe. Yeah, unfortunate. And that is Rappz round there because a few panicky decisions made by Scythe.
Yeah, allowing for the round there is huge for Rappz, but the Tatsu to start things off. Okay, good recovery from that scrambly situation, Ruzu. Scythe still looking to get into this one.
Nice. Back to full screen. Rappz looking to make it one apiece right now.
Okay, hopping on over. Cross up. That does connect. Pivotal, I think, for Scythe to get that pressure going, but the Amnesia is huge. Allows for a retaking of the turn. Rappz trying to keep the pressure mounted with those projectiles to wear away at that drive gauge, and it can't happen just yet. Scythe gets in close. The two exchanging blows once more.
Nice. Yeah, don't worry about your he didn't. It wasn't intentional. He just the Nightbot thing. more.
Yep.
And right now, interdiction comes through. Looking dire. Oh, he tries to reach, but gets caught by the full screen or mid-screen overhead rather. The guillotiner chops his hand off. And the game apiece.
Yeah, I think that was a very good commit right there from Rappz, who was aware of what was going to happen. Managed to make it work, and so got that first game on the board. Both players in a 1-2 situation right now. Can't get the punish on that tap parry. Unfortunate, but Scythe is back to the corner here.
He is indeed taking a bit of the spring of pressure here. Got to take some damage. Trying to bog. Or the Strival comes through rather. Great tech. Gives him plenty of room to breathe on. Nice. Keeps it going. Oh, he's fighting back, but it's not clean enough. Safe jump. Oh, he had the embrace. That's dead. 2,400 damage, if I'm not mistaken, on that command grab. Ridiculous amount, especially for a character like JP.
Once it gets you, bruv, it's nice to just see the life bar get evaporated like it's been put under some lava. But I digress. Gonna have to see if that comes out again, as Rappz has the round advantage and is going aggressive here. Gets caught air to air though, so we'll be looking for another way in.
Alright, keeps it up. Rappz round up right now against the likes of Scythe. Great empty jump into that throw. I would look for burnout now if I were you. Yes, exactly. Goes to that level 3 install. Possibly could have, you know, I say it now because you could have carried this. If you're willing to carry level 3s over or meter over, then you should have looked for that opportunity there at all times because you had the most health there, right? Oh, hey, Vagabond, do it. Yeah, he goes for the medium punch. Great stuff. Interrupting Rappz's flow.
No hesitation whatsoever there, as the two of them square off once more. Tatsu is excellent, but the throw is teched. That's really nice. from Scythe, who is looking to keep that offense mounted in his favor. Gets us to the corner very quickly as well. Already has 1 bar build. Jabs to reset and get that frame kill. Amnesia this time though. Rappz survives, but look how close to burnout he still is. Has to get some really good offense going here.
Lavushka getting successfully dealt with there. Burnout, however. Nice jab checks. I want to see more empty jumps. We've seen Rapid parry a lot, especially in the jumping. Low Turbulent gets blocked successfully there, but he's still got a long way to go. You got a health lead. That is risky as anything, but I'll take it if I was Scythe. Great Tatsu to keep him out of the air. Stay out the skies, baby, because they're mine. And 2-1.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see the tattoos being used consistently at all in some sets from Kim, but it does feel like Scythe has managed to actually start getting the consistency to work out. I mean, as you can see here, previously, Rappz the one who's had Scythe's number with that 1-set victory against them, but could we be seeing a reversal of fortune here? Potentially, Vuzu.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, I'm not sure if that is a true reflection here of the set, because Scythe has got the upper hand, only needs 1 more game, and goes into my... I don't agree with this. I actually think JP should have been the pick and sticking out because I don't know if Scythe knows all the tech into dealing with my. There I already can see he doesn't know one particular tech. So I'm not going to give it away. I might have to speak to him afterwards. But let's see how he fares. I do still think this is a matchup. You don't always need the tech necessarily, but you know, it's good to kind of deal with my shenanigans.
We'll see as Rapid tries to close the gap and keep the pressure going with the Mai. OD is there, allowing for that retention, and then the throw to secure the corner, but Scythe is pressing very aggressively, really wants to get out of there as much as possible. Another jab check, but again, the pressure's just not consistent. Can't escape as Rapid gets another hit. That corner's maintained once more. Scythe has got to escape. Ooh, I think that throw tech whiffed. That's a big chance for Scythe to get that punish counter. Here comes the combo.
Indeed. Safe jump. Oh, nice. He switches it up very nicely there, but Rapid gets the connect that he was looking for.
Ooh, and both players already on the verge of level 3 from just 1 round of player Ruzu. These two have clearly been swinging back and forth as aggressively as possible, trying to get things to work out here. Throw to start things off from Rapid in that corner with the pressure. Will this be a repeat of before?
Yeah. Let's see. And I think Scythe needs to start mixing this up now with empty jumps. Speaking of which, the thing is, Rapid's resort to seeing when Scythe goes in the air, he's parrying a lot. You cannot be allowing him to parry you all the time when you're jumping in. Goes for Kagura no Mae, a Hail Mary option. I wish Scythe actually baited that. Could have get the traders in the air. Careful now. He might go for wake up option or reversal option mid string. Yeah, drive reversals through. Oh my. Level 3, yes, there you go. You get the level 3 install now for the next round. Even though you're down 2 bars of meter, you're in a good position.
Yeah, at least you managed to survive and get the install secured. Will allow for better potential to close the set out here from Scythe. We'll see. All going to come down to this one if we go to game 5 or not. Throw tech whiffing on both sides. The handshake from both players. As Rapid, though, we'll get the confirmed. Corner secured. Drive reversal, though, to interrupt that.
Indeed. Big touch right there. That meaty's going to hurt. Level 1. Boy. No way. And he connects in on that low strong. Big touch. He actually could kill here. If he gets the level 2 install. No, yes, it was enough. He had to go with the last hit. He had to be inputting, but unfortunately, he still gets tagged on the last second. He actually had to be ready for that interaction. You could still get it in the last hit, so you have to keep kind of going, inputting it basically.
Essentially, if he was ready for the level 2 being built, he could have pre-buffered and killed.
Yeah, exactly. It should have been a pre-buffer, but doesn't matter. Scythe still takes that set. I believe that was 3-1 if I'm not mistaken, right? So, nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed. But that is going to be our losers quarters wrapping up as well, which means that we are down to our top 4. And it does look like the next match that we will get when the players are ready to go should be our winners finals of Yonangel versus Andrej right there. Good stuff indeed. Oh man, we'll see how that goes. Who's you?
Yeah, I think this will be an interesting one. Again, like, you know, we saw Yonangel take against Rappz. That was an Akuma play. Akuma traditionally better into JP, known for being a hard matchup, but Andrej has got abundance of characters. He's got Terry, of course, Ryu. I've not seen a Terry in a while, mind you, but Akuma seems to be the pick, and I think it should be the most optimal pick for himself. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes as we get the statistics locked in here. Again, Yonangel with the advantage. We'll see how this is going to go. Aruzu, very excited to see who's going to be our first grand finalist. I kind of do hope Yonangel gets it in a way just to kind of showcase the sticker form that he's been in. This is a very, very good build-up to Brussels Challenge for him if he can pull this one off, I think. Genuinely very impressive.
Absolutely. Alright, well, we'll get into that shortly. Oh, here we go. We're already right into it. Winners finals of Set and Reset. What number is this one, actually? Mind you, it's
34?
34, but we're on this next season now, aren't we? So we're on that next season. The second tournament of this year.
Yeah, we'll see if that is gonna work out as we get to this winners final right here. Yonangel went back to the corner very quickly, but does escape that low forward attempt. Trying to make it work, jumps over the fireball, but gets caught by the dive kick, and here comes the throw to the corner. Double pressure. Do we get 3? Yes, we do. Trifecta. What about a quadruple? No, but the shimmy attempt is actually going to get called out. Quick reactions from Yonangel there, Ruzu.
Yeah, indeed. Big jump, but not getting a connect just yet. Looking for an opportunity to collapse, but right now, getting a big chunk of health and taking it. No, not quite enough yet. There we go.
Stuff.
Yeah. Looking sweet right now for the round last. Tournament's champion right here, Yonangel, and Andrej is the challenger.
Yeah, Andrej looking to make their mark, though, of course, as they do fight back. The throw is teched, however. Perfect parry on the fireball from Yonangel. But this time gets caught on punish counter, which will give massive corner carry for Andrej. Parry on that drive impact was pivotal to avoid that wall splat. A second parry, 2 gambles from Andrej that do not pay off, and he's actually putting the burnout here. What a dire place to be in as Akuma against 2-bar JP, Ruzu.
Yeah, indeed. And there you go. Looking absolutely divine. Yonangel, great start for himself.
Yeah, 1-0 for the champion so far as we launch into game 2. Punish counter right there for some big damage. Corner secured. OD set up, but a jump out immediately from Andrej. At least he gets out of that corner. It's probably the best he can say for that interaction right there, but he gets checked again.
Wait, I like that. The forced interaction there, really nice. We saw the departure on screen. He takes the throw, and well, he forces the throw rather.
Yeah, very nice. Another round convincingly earned for Yonangel. Another round indeed in the game as these two square back off. Andrej looking for the way in. Just holds the demon rate, doesn't go for any options as he still looks for a way to bait through Yonangel's defense. Gets the throw, taking us to the corner. Okay.
Right to the corner, the fear is coming through. And this is where Akuma really excels. Lovely connect, but I don't want to see you spending meter right now. You need to conserve it. You need to get it a build in because you want to keep yourself in a good position right here. Not looking so grayscaled as Rappz, for example, but right here, look at that sequence there from Andrej into the Empyrean's end. Lovely, and that conversion there should take the round in it. Perfect as well. The platinum letters coming through there, sir.
Beautiful indeed, as we do get that subtle record scratch as well. So, final round here. Will Yonangel go 2-0 up, or can we get an equalization here from Andrej? Remains to be seen. However, that super gauge disparity is huge for Yonangel. Needs to make the most of it against Akuma, and quick. I'd surely just be setting up. Oh my god, why are we trading 3 times in a row? What is this?
Well, we'll take it. And actually, this is looking like Andrej's to take right here. Gonna get the wall splat into a large sequence of damage, and actually might be a safe jump behind this here. Yes, there you go. The heavy punch coming through. Parry's actually on the option, does Yonangel. So now that Andrej is actually aware of that, next time he might well go for an empty jump into a throw. Let's see what happens. Here, interdiction doesn't come through on the Strybog. Unfortunately, because actually he would have done some serious work against Kuma, but that will right there, 2-0 to Yonangel. Really good stuff here.
Yeah, what a recovery and sequencing, despite the fact that they didn't have the interdiction ready the first time, like you said. Would have been an easy cash out there and then, but still able to find the way. And now, that does mean 2-0 for our reigning champion. Really, really good stuff indeed, as we are going to launch back into, I think the menu might be a quick break from the players.
I
As we
think Andrej might
remind
go
you
Ryu.
guys.
I think Andrej might go Ryu, and it might be a choice to make because you've got a bit more health to work with. Okay, great, but he's still got a phenomenal amount of damage. So it's definitely a choice that he can consider, and I'd like to see it, actually. I think Ryu might be a good choice here.
Yeah, we'll see if that works out. We'll also see if we can work out on getting all of those Matcherino codes used up before we are done today. Again, thank you guys for showing up. We are down to less than 10 codes, which is a very good performance, but please use those final ones up. Game 3 time, Ruzu.
Yeah, well, Andrej and Yonangel, this is winners finals, of course. Looking to make it onto that grand finals is Yonangel, but right here, sticking it out with the Akuma, respectable. What's it going to be? Going to try and force some type of hand here. The parry through, very dangerous parry actually, mind you, especially in the corner where you're lacking health. Against the likes of Akuma, can really like power drive you. Now he's forced into burnout. He has to fight his way out. He opts to jump, and there, Andrej getting the free kind of round there.
Yep, very nice as we get the first round on the side of Andrej. I mean, a convincing sequence of offense, I'd say. As soon as that stun landed, we all knew it was over. But the drive reversal from Yonangel this time to allow him a bit of flow, a bit of a chance to fight back. Ooh, throw tech not gonna land. Instead, going to be looking for the next hit. Perfect parry there. The two of them are exchanging, but we finally get a punish counter. A big one as well, Ruzu.
Indeed, departure ready there. Good block there from Andrej, recognizing that he wants to make the escape from the Demon Raid. Not quite the jump he was looking for. Andrej and burnout, grayscale for you. Attempt at the respectable one, but it's not getting the connect that you're looking for.
We'll see what happens here as we get the extension again. More damage incoming as Andrej is sent back to the full screen just from downtown into the low forward. No fear whatsoever. As the corner is once again Yonangel's home, but a jab check is pivotal, surviving. Gonna go for Lavushka here to get the damage, praying that he can get himself a setup towards the killing blow. Just catches the ball with a spike, but no, wait a minute, on the verge of burnout as well. Careful, Yonangel. Oh, okay, finds the mark after that double jump. The Mario hops, like you said earlier, Ruzu, and we go to what could be set point.
Indeed. Andrej needs to kind of clutch onto something here. Clutch onto his pearls, wherever it might be. Just get something going. This is where you're going to be strong. This is where your strengths lie, right? You've got the corner pressure, and ODM needs you to come through. Not recognizing that pattern yet from Yonangel, but saying that the string comes. Great DP, really good DP, keeping yourself and swinging momentum a little back into your favor, and that should be dead actually.
Level 3, Super Calamity should be dead, I agree with you, and we should have a game on the board for Andrej here. Yep, there we go, and that is going to be 2-1. Our challenger is not done yet, and we are going to get a fourth game. Good to see, of course, because these two playing back and forth has been a very fun one so far.
Yeah, just Yonangel's been better at closing out the games, unfortunately for Andrej, but he's got the game on the board at least. Let's see if we can take it the distance. Low, stand forward, medium kick. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, pressing that attack button there. He's kind of keeping him at bay. Yeah. He tries it again, getting a bit too hands-on with that one. You got to be careful there because he will eventually get challenged through. Yeah, again, he's throwing it out there. It's a bit reckless.
Risky stuff indeed. Oh, gets caught trying to go for the feint there, I believe, and Andrej has that corner secured again. Has to keep it though because Yonangel's fighting back. Andrej, oh, the face whiff. Still not gonna work. Gets caught one more time. Oh, Ruzu, that was like 3 whiffs by a millimeter at most in a row. Yeah. Andrej spacing, letting him down, and Yonangel now on set point once again.
He absolutely is. Drive reversal for Andrej. I've seen he clutch it out at a moment's notice, so he's possible. See if he can do it against Yonangel. Reaching with those low forwards, not unafraid. That is a nice little collision there. Catches him with the low. Right. He's crouching a heavy punch rather. And now Yonangel doesn't have to actually do very much. Got to pace and slow and get a 1 or 2 good hits right here. I like that. Larushka, yeah, I was going to say, I would opt for Larushka here. Hit that drive bar as hard as you can. That is not going to connect there. That is going to kill. Oh no, you messed up the combo, you silly, silly boy.
Okay, I guess the air to at the very least should have the setup. Jumps over the dive kick.
Anyway,
yeah, I mean, you could tell Andrej was swinging with all the power in the world, trying to find a way to get that comeback to be a miracle, but not meant to be. And so, our previous champion is back into grands on winner's side. What a performance it has been 2 weeks in a row from Yonangel. Hasn't said a word in the chat in ages, by the way, and that's why I can tell the guy is locked in hard.
Yeah, for sure. I think that he's been playing exceptionally well today. I have to say, there's lots of small interactions which have worked out really nicely. So good stuff. Really good stuff.
Very much indeed. Oh, there's Yonangel. There he is. Man said he's locked in like I suspected. But we'll have to see who's coming to fight him because we have got 3 players in the losers bracket who could be there to challenge him. And 2 of them are about to face off. It is Scythe versus Valmaster, who will be facing each other to determine who gets to take on Andrej and loses finals, Ruzu.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen these 2 play before, actually. So it'd be interesting to see. I feel like Scythe hasn't got much of a choice. He's going to have to pick him, right? But Valmaster might well go for the mirror here. Just to start off with. Yes, there we go.
Yes, okay. We'll see how that pans out, Ruzu. We are going to get in round 1 here between these 2 facing off, Val and Scythe, 2 notorious and incredibly talented Kimberly players, and Valmaster starts the offense off.
Indeed. And here we go. Wait, drive reversal, build that space for yourself, really vital.
Okay, medium kick to get that pressure started. A counter here on the heavy kick right there will allow for a very good setup. Spray can backing up Valmaster's options right now, and another punish counter on that whiff jab, and then the tap parry gets called out. Scythe escapes here, but this is still an extremely dire situation to try and get out of, Ruzu.
Yeah, indeed. Staggering that pressure, he's just laying it on thick. Scythe had no options there but to take the DI. Good start for Valmaster. Alright, let's see how this pans out now. 1 bomb less than Scythe. But the thing is, once you get the momentum rolling, it can be quite tricky. That's the issue here as well.
Yeah, fully agreed. As Valmaster is looking to keep that corner pressure. Another shimmy. Then utilizing the fierce with a punish counter into the level 3. This is Valmaster's game right now, it feels like, because he is going to get that big damage. Get the set play in the corner with a full stick on the drive gauge as well. Looking to close it out. Gets another punish counter.
Oy.
He's calling Scythe's defense out hard right now, Ruzu.
Yes,
this is ridiculous.
He absolutely is. Yeah, he's not letting him breathe at all. This is a tricky one right here. And of course, he's a Kim specialist himself, so some interactions, some kind of setups you'll be very much aware of, but will you be ready to respond to those setups, you know? That's a different factor in itself.
We'll see how this one goes in game 2 as Scythe is backed up to the corner again. We've seen a lot of gameplay in this right corner, Ruzu, for the moment. Another wave punish as Scythe tries to advance forward into that fierce and then gets called out once again. Pressure dismantling as we try to look for the way in. Parrying, not going to work either as the counter hit connects. Scythe is trying to take his turn back in situations that are not favourable for him. And so another round goes to the way of the Frenchman.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that. The arc steps coming through and he's just... Oh, what a lovely throw as well. Just recognising that drive rush straight away. Vagabond a bit too meaty on that side there. Nice.
Burnout there for Valmaster, and Scythe is getting the damage as well. This is a good situation for him indeed. He tries to keep the pressure up, almost built to the 3rd bar. Can't get the confirm just yet. Valmaster is going for the Vagabond as well, but the medium kick confirm will do it. That will allow for the level 3 once again. There should be enough time to wait out that burnout and get back into the drive gauge state. Looking for the pressure after, keeping it safe.
Indeed, and another one. They're going to go for a throw, surely. Trade of blows there. He's happy to take that trade. Wait, and again, just reach in. This is a very swift 2-0 right now.
Yeah, hoping for an adaptation from Scythe here, but Valmaster's control of the corner and just Scythe's responses has been the pivotal thing here. The amount of times that there's been punish counters, counter hits, and more when Scythe has tried to get a response really is a testament to what's going on here. Another shimmy, by the way, to start that combo off.
Indeed, the big roundhouse to the face and the gullet. Bomb, no, he's going to go for that stagger pressure. Again, he eats the roundhouse. He's eating far too much meaty pressure and it's costing him any momentum that he wants to build at all.
Let's see how this goes. Is Valmaster, he's going to go for the run-stop throw. Gets us towards the corner here. Oh, not going to bite on the medium kick just yet. Baits him out with the quick elbow drop, but actually couldn't get the hit. Ooh, no anti-air there. I wonder if he just missed him, put it on the crouch for that crouching heavy punch, but still,
safe
good
jump.
job for Scythe.
You know that Valmaster recognizes that's a safe jump, so kind of go for the mix-up option, go for the tatsu like you were going for earlier. Maybe go for the mid-screen bomb step out, but we see that's beautiful there from Valmaster. Maybe go for like an empty jump into the safe jump into the throw, right? You know, you're still safe either way. But kind of mixing up the options there. Yeah, he's dead now. This is sweet dreams, my prince. And Scythe, well played, but Valmaster is going to take Scythe out 3-0. Quite a convincing one. Scythe didn't even take a round or even have a chance to kind of play very much there.
Yeah, massively, massively unfortunate for Scythe right there. I mean, big GGs, I think they should be very happy indeed with the performance from themselves. You know, like a fourth place is nothing to be upset about in the slightest with the number of names that were here today. But losers finals is now secured, and that does mean that we are going to have Valmaster and Andrej going up against each other. Ruzu, that should be a fun one indeed, and all of course for the qualifying spots to go up against Yonangel and Grands. Yeah,
we saw Valmaster 3-0 Rappz earlier, right? And that was obviously the Kim into the Akuma we saw. Now we're going to see a Kim into Akuma again, most likely. I wonder if, especially with Andrej's kind of results, we saw that against Scythe earlier where he 3-0'd him. That was a bit closer, but the matchup should work in Andrej's favor. But whether he's got the capacity to kind of hold it against Valmaster now is going to be definitely a challenge for him. But also, I think he can definitely do it, to be quite frank.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I think it could go either way. We'll find out. Match Arena still available. That looks like, I think, 4 codes, which would make sense because that is $1 more available. So guys, if 4 of you can quickly step up and get that final dollar claimed together, greatly appreciated, as we would get $12.50 in the prize pot. As a reminder though, donations are also available if you have any spare cash. These players have been in the tournament for approximately 3 hours now, if not a little bit longer. It would be a nice reward for their time and patience. But losers finals, Valmaster versus Andrej. Ruzu, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go. And let's see what Valmaster's got against the likes of Andrej, who's definitely been performing so beautifully consistently. The only one taking down so far is Yonangel. Will Valmaster give it to him as well? Like, little walk back. The reach in here with the roundhouse into the arc steps. Goes to the throw. Taking a lot of this one-stop pressure here. Or the run-up pressure. Not even on run-stop yet, actually. He's not really kind of showing that he's willing to mix up the options.
Okay, tries to walk in on close and gets that medium kick straight hit. There's the two of them are respecting each other's options right now. Valmaster is going out of range a lot. Does not want to get caught by those long-range Akuma buttons, as exactly what happened there with the crouching medium punch. And you can see Andrej just fishing for it. He knows that Valmaster kind of is in a bit of a stubby normal situation, except for example, the medium kick. If he loses those challenging interactions, he's going to get blown up for it, just like here, potentially. Level 2. Ooh. Not enough, but still, Andrej trying to get it in, dashes up with the overhead chop. Bravery right there to leave such a gap in the defense, but you know what, Ruzu, he made it work.
He made it work indeed, and bravery is definitely important in this game. And you know what was really brave of people claiming those match arena codes? I don't think we've got many left, actually. How many you got
just
left?
The 4,
yeah. Just the 4, so who would be those lovely people claim those codes? Please do that. Thank you, sir, for that command in the chat. We might see level 3. No, we're going to go into the Tatsu. I like that setup there. Just kind of get the meaty medium punch going, but we should see something working out for Valmaster here. A throw to boot. I might see another one here. No, just waits patiently. Dashes forward. Doesn't eat the throw from Andrej after the safe jump, or the empty jump rather. This is going to look a bit spicy here. What's the setup you got? Oh, one more touch. Oi, great check to check if it's true or not. Missed the counter hit though, but I like it.
Yeah, I like it indeed. And so we go immediately to a final round between these two, starting off strong with a throw there from Andrej, who's looking to get that corner secured. Again, so many buffers and backwalks from Valmaster, who is being respectful where possible of those buttons. However, the tap parry leads to a burnout state at Andrej. Now is Valmaster's time to capitalize. Look at him pushing quickly to the corner here, Ruzu.
Bro. Perfect parry to boot. What you got? He likes to go for these run slides. The Tiger Fan combos into the slides and he goes for the safe setups afterwards. That is going to be hurting. I think I might even be dead if he goes for the right setup. No, he's for the bomb. Careful now. The low forward. That is definitely sweet dreams and lights out. Valmaster going to go into the Bushin scramble. Not wasting any more time. Level 2 comes out to play, and that is a very nice kind of sequence of set play there from Valmaster. Just staggered pressure, really bit into how Andrej was playing.
Yeah, gonna be a very interesting game number 2 here, because Andrej did have a few good options and actually some nice counterplay by going for that dash underneath into the jab to interrupt the square card setup, but just got caught afterwards. So matchup awareness is clearly being displayed. Valmaster though will not stop on this aggression and those challenges with a medium kick. But there is a very nice built-in shimmy there to get that punish counter. Andrej's doing a very good job this round.
Indeed, stand forward, or stand short rather, to make the approach. Gets thrown into the corner. And this is where Valmaster's been doing some work here. He's changing up the shenanigans. Crouch fierce, beautiful, beautiful step back to challenge that throw. That is the round, by the way. Really, really nice stuff. Level 1. No, he misses it. Ooh, you almost paid the price with your life.
Yep, round 2 incoming. Valmaster managing to survive in the end. Just about though, as we get to that third bar, almost. That's a big punish counter throw to start things off. Good damage from Andrej, who's pushing for that corner very quickly, Ruzu, and he gets it.
He does indeed. Reaching, tries to catch him throwing, catches that sweep. Might go into level 3 here. No, just a heavy tatsu into the safe jump. No, he doesn't even do the safe jump. What you got? Valmaster just wants to get staggered pressure until he can confirm a level 3 right now. That might be it. That might be level 3 right there. No, he doesn't want it. He wants to go for the bomb setup. Drive reversal. You take the hit. That's conversion. That is level 3. Oh, no. Oh, I really like that attempt to carry up on the bomb. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Andrej has to spend level 3 here.
Yeah, no chance to do anything otherwise. Just spend it. Get the cash out of the bank, because at least you survive. And so, final round incoming here. Good stuff. Valmaster still looking to go 2-0 up and has a big potential to do so because of that 3-bar advantage that he has now, Ruzu. Question is, where does he get in to use it?
Find out momentarily. He's been quite sparing with the meter, actually. He likes to go for kind of bomb setups and guaranteed kind of pressure instead. Yeah, paying patiently, reaches the low forward, the sweep. Answers that crouch strong, but answers the ODDP for himself, does Andrej. Nice. Patient play here. Yeah, just patient play here. And Andrej is reaching where possible.
Yeah, and speaking of which, perfect parry to allow for that extension. Obviously not going to be able to kill yet, but sets himself up as nicely as possible with that sweep. Oh no, the drive rush wasn't put in quick enough. Couldn't get the punish on that whiff. I saw him going for it, but not enough. Valmaster still looking to cash out, trying to catch Andrej's defense on this burnout state, and he can't do it just yet. Counter hit, still not enough.
Careful now, because he will be ready with level 1. No, he won't be. Oh, I lied. Andrej, normally you are. Saying that. That is going to be Valmaster. I believe, was it not 2-0 before this? I believe it was only 2-0. Am I going crazy?
I don't think so. I think they played a very long game 1, so I think that's my memory of it, at least. I mean, we'll see if they go back to the screen here. That should tell us.
Another game. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's all right. One more game. Andrej's going to go with the VU. All right, fair enough. Maybe it was a very long game 1. Fair enough. But Valmaster looking really clean right now.
Yeah, very nice. Man, are we still on 4 codes, guys? Come on, there's only 4 left. Please, oh please, can we get those codes used up? It's free money. It's 30 seconds of your time. It's for the players. What more can we ask for? Come on, let's go back into it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get those codes gobbled up. Please, they'd be so kind. Anyway, Valmaster bombs it up instantly, looking for something. Great touch. The bad touch there. Andrej reaching a bit on the wake up. He's just a bit too active on the wake up. Got to be careful. And this is where he's been eating a lot of kind of damage and pressure from Valmaster. Fierce. Careful. Oi, very nice tech. Oi, what a lovely perfect parry buffer from that Hadouken.
Indeed, okay. Quick extension here for Andrej, and of course the side switch is the pivotal thing. Needs to keep Kim locked down where possible. Collarbone breaker does actually land raw right there. The life disparity is starting to be equalized. Andrej still finding the mark where possible.
Indeed he is. The drive reversal. Patient play right now. Lovely low forward, but you're going to go into that Shigeki. You're going to have to. Lovely.
Lovely indeed, and there's the round. Maybe this counter pick is what needs to be done here, Ruzu. Decent spacing so far, and to be fair, an advancing move like Donkey Kick against Kim feels like it would be very important. Got to be able to close the distance down against her as quick as you can.
Indeed. Level 3 almost here for Valmaster. Andrej's got a lot of work to do still. Patient play as ever. Yeah, very much patient play. Just trying to look for an opportunity. Andrej will find those chances as well, but Valmaster's not giving it to him. Looking for burnout. Yeah, look at he's looking for burnout now. He's taking the hit because he can't afford to be in burnout, especially in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, very much so in this state with the drive gauge. Oh, but unfortunately, Ruzu finally comes back to bite him, and now he's stuck towards this corner. Another anti-air with the crouching heavy punch will allow for the damage. Side switch is well timed from Valmaster. Surely you go for the level 3 just to be safe to have it available for the potential set point.
He's going to go for arc set into level 1. Yeah, he won't get the bomb. I'm not sure this will kill. Should do. No, the Vagabond. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to Jammers as well for the raid. Much love, Jammers. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But in the meantime, Andrej looking for an opportunity here. We're going to go level 3? No, just going to conserve it.
Thanks very much for the raid indeed, Jammers, and your chat. Hope you're all having a good time as we go into this next round here. Excellent call out from Valmaster, who is going to secure a big stick of damage and keep that preserved advantage. Even more so now, thanks to baiting that DP, and the cross underneath will allow for the damage. Wait a second, I think that combo might have... Did that reset in there, Ruzu? I feel like I saw the combo count reset back into... the next one. Unsure on that one, but
we'll have to watch that back. But in the meantime, Andrej looks like he's down and out now.
Yeah, oh man.
Maximum damage, there you go. Lovely. And there you go. Valmaster moving on beautifully.
Very unfortunate indeed for our representative of the UK right there. Andrej is not able to overcome a very locked-in Valmaster right there. Credit where it's due. He's had a ridiculous losers run, because I'd like to emphasize this as well for those of you joining us from Jammers' raid. Valmaster got sent into losers in winners round 1, and it wasn't a DQ. He lost 3-0, and ever since then, he's gone on an absolute streak all the way at grand finals. So this is kind of a crazy run from him, Ruzu.
Yeah, it definitely is. And what else is would be nice if the victor could actually get the full match Reno free codes from there. I actually want to let's have a look at how much you had to do, because that was a round 1, like you said, round 1 losers run, right? You had to actually make.
How many sets?
Let's have a look. There's plenty there. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into top 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's his 10th game he just played. He's got to play 11 to reset the bracket, and then 12 to actually take the tournament. So can he do it against an Angel now?
Absolutely mad. If he can make that work, that would be a sheer testament of composure and skill, and also endurance in this set. We'll see if that pays out, but thank you guys again for your Match Arena support so far. If you could just finish off those codes. 3 left, only 3. Rumor has it if you do claim those codes, you do have better chances of blocking your next mix-up in tournament. Make that 2. Someone's just claimed a code. Thank you for whoever that is. We appreciate you so much. Let me get some names up as well so I can give you guys shout-outs just before we get started. Shout-outs to Belgium as we go into grand finals. Yonangel looking to get back-to-back set and reset wins. Valmaster looking to complete the most ridiculous of loser runs possible. Ruzu, It's time.
It is absolutely time, and right now Yonangel on a tear, locked in as he thought he said. Well, as he said, hopefully he's going to take it the distance against the likes of Valmaster. And here, Valmaster going to give him a bit of a run into, bit of a talking to. You've got to get through me, young man. Ready departure on the screen. Tickling through, and I like that string there because you know what? The departure is actually going to bite through if Valmaster hits or opts to kind of challenge that. So good stuff.
Sweep there just to try and keep things safe and pressured, but the amnesia and wake up from Yonangel will allow for the recovery. However, a good challenge when that string ends from Valmaster secures the corner. Offense is mounting. Yonangel though, 2 bars, gonna send back to full screen. Wonder if he gambles on playing with the Lavushka to make sure he has as much advantage to get the kill as possible. Gets the crouching medium punch trade, almost there. Oh, not yet. Perfect parry's huge. Gets the crouching heavy punch to start things off. Gets the extension with the drive rush and just about gets the kill. Oh, wow. That was a stressful one towards the corner, Ruzu.
Yeah, definitely. Only turbulent there. I like these kind of choice of strings to kind of apply pressure.
Okay.
But he's doing it from distance. He's doing it from mid kind of range. He won't go too close because you know that Kimberly gets up and personal. But here we're going to get instant level 3 here. So.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. Hyper awareness from Valmaster, who did that walk forward medium kick to get things started. Looking to keep the pressure up as we secure the corner once again. Yonangel having to survive this onslaught, and another perfect parry will do just that. Sets himself up nicely with the spikes. Gets the extension as well.
Bit of patience. And I like how he's playing right here. Valmaster on the 6-win streak, you can see just shy behind that overlay. And let's see if we can keep that up. Stand forward, drive rush approach into the throw. Careful now because we've seen Yonangel come out with those amnesias as well.
Okay, the crouching medium punch, but no follow-up. Unfortunate there, as a Valmaster takes us to a final round scenario. But fighting back right now. 3 bars secured on the side of Yonangel. Looking to capitalize on them somehow, but a smart back throw from Valmaster for screen positioning here. Sweep to check the drive rush. Okay. Burnout. Ruzu, this is huge for Valmaster.
It absolutely is. And it's still got an amnesia as an option. Obviously, it's susceptible to throw. There you go. You got the amnesia through, speaking of which.
Oh, punish counter right there, but at least there's going to be no hesitation towards that corner. Doesn't matter though, potentially, because Valmaster's trying to optimize. I think he's not dead, but it's only going to be by a sliver, Ruzu. At least he'll get out of burnout.
Indeed. Just about. Wait. Lavushka might force the hand. He wasn't that. I believe that might have been Lavushka. I'm not sure. I don't think that was the departure. He was way too risky. Burns himself out for the approach. Now he's going to force his hand. It's not going to be enough. He can't go into chrono block. He tries to go for the reset on the low. Good recognition there from Valmaster. Careful now. Oh my goodness. The embrace catches the slide. Goes to the trigger lab. Careful. You don't want to eat me. He's ass. I'm not sure about
Yonangel, you.
That was pure panic.
You naughty so-and-so. My man is doing amnesia from the mid-screen. That was insane.
Right, and I'm not sure about this one. I don't think this is even a bad matchup for Kim. He's resorting to other options. Let's see if this works out.
Oh, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, the character change. No hesitation either.
Yeah, we'll need to make sure we get on the spectating train there. MQS, thank you so much. Okay, right back into the action. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed today's set and reset. We're here every Tuesday. And of course, as Seth said earlier, Tekken on Thursday. So if you like a bit of Tekken action, make sure you come by for that.
Yeah, of course, Tekken on Thursdays as well, guys. Please make sure you are keeping aware of that in the background. Tekken obviously also getting the support, but for now, Valmaster trying to fight back even through this character pick. Gets the throw. Another one to secure the corner.
Nice. Look at this beautiful staggered pressure here. Bomb, yeah, we see that instantly. Gets right out there. Forces Yonangel to make an option. Perfect parry sweep, but it tries to go for something else. Dash up, tries to jab. Here, we've got an option. Set up bomb, yes, exactly. And this is where Valmaster might fight through with some reversal options. Not quite. Big jump in. That's actually dead, by the way.
Should be, surely. Yeah, come on. Get the combo. Finish it off with the SA1. Boom. That's all she wrote. Get the round. And that will be Valmaster still looking perfectly in control despite this character swap, Ruzu.
Yeah. He's not deterred by this character swap. He's absolutely fine. And look at that reversal there. Knowing and recognizing that Yonangel wants to go for a meaty. Wants to be aggressive. And that's what Bison wants to do in any matchup that he plays, typically, right? And yeah, I like that he tries to tempt it, got right around it. Beautiful. Gonna go for a slide. Yes, there you go. And you see double dash. Oh no, he tries to go for the next slicer, but he gets caught by the unlimited Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Yonangel right here. Virgin Burnout as well for Valmaster. Drive reversal, I respect that. Trying to keep Yonangel at bay. I mean, you are putting yourself in burnout against Bison here, so that could be the risk. But you can see Yonangel willing to play it slow. Good anti-air. Nice and simple game plan, and then gets to throw. You know what? Fair enough. You'd expect someone to pounce on that, but he was just ready to capitalize on the mistake. Good stuff from Yon right there.
Absolutely. Let's go. Nice. The run up into maximum damage output. Right, he's having that drive bar. He's always sitting at this kind of extended mid-range distance, like just so he can kind of force his opponent to approach, and eventually if he gets to connect on that stand forward, he can lead into a big sequence.
Okay, ooh, kind of hit right there, allows for the confirm, corner secured as well, but the tech on the throw from Valmaster breaks that sequence of play, and then the perfect parry after. Nice read even as he loses his turn. Lost his turn, excuse me, there, trying to keep the pressure up. Spray can, extends, nice. Surely I was spending here. Yeah,
definitely. You get the install, ever so vital. Just going to be careful of Yonangel's wake up options. Level 1, of course, is a reversal. Yeah, jabs on the wake up. Oh dear, that would be very devastating there if you got caught on the punish opportunity. But that is going to be Yonangel taking that game.
Alright, champion on the board at last. It took him a while to get started. You know, the first round of this game still very much felt like it was in Valmaster's favour. But now we're starting to see some exchanges. Now we're starting to see the Bison pressure come in clutch. And also the patience. I really did like Yonangel where he did that way out into the crouching heavy punch anti-air and getting the kill like that. Shows he's got versatility. Okay, a bomb detonation here for the extension. Corner secured, but your Oki's wrong.
Definitely. Valmaster laying it on thick here. He don't want to give any room for Yonangel to breathe, really. Level 1 is the only real reversal option here. Backdashes on the wake up. And the thing is, right, if you recognize this aggression, don't be afraid to throw out that level 1, because that makes your opponent think twice.
Yeah.
If you're letting him attack you for free, you're saying that even though Yonangel's got the game here, or the round rather here, it'll be a bit aware.
Really impressive indeed as he gets that round right there again. Was just a jab check this time, but still keeping him at bay. Valmaster, he's starting to get called out on these spacings, and he's also being caught by these walk-up jab situations. It looks like Yon's actually just focusing more on checking Val and not letting him get in close. Goes for the duff up, the plus frames as we try to get towards that corner here. Oh, and a big punish counter, crouching medium punch from Bison. Say goodbye to your life or...
Throw forward again, another one. Yeah, gotta be careful now. He got a throw, he takes it. Yonangel, this secondary pick working out nicely for him.
2-1 Ruzu. It's finally been a level up situation. Is this the way to the end? But hold on. Oh, no, baby, hello.
No. Yeah, I'm not going down without a fight, he says. And one last code remaining. The match winner's not going down without a fight either, guys. Who will claim that last code? Let's give some love into that person. Who is it? Go on. 208 of you in the chat from what I can see. So let's get that code claimed, please. In the meantime, we are going to have our potentially last game here. Let's see what happens.
Let's do this as we get into the fourth game of this set. Yonangel starting off strong with that check into the bomb plant. Cannot get through the projectile this time, though. Perfect parries, that Arc Moon. Really good stuff from Yonangel once again. I would say he's had some really pivotally timed perfect parries throughout this set so far, Ruzu. There's another one.
Nice, and this is where he's tried and true is. Oh my goodness, stagger.
Good call out. Pressure in the corner from that. Another counter hit, but not able to confirm that one. However, catches the landing recovery. Good stuff from Valmaster right there. A clinical round in that corner, I would say. Yonangel's defense unfortunately dismantled, but OD this time through to get that projectile busted away. Now, trying it once again. Doesn't work, but safe.
What you got? Nice. Keeps it going. Really putting on that pressure there, but Yonangel's fighting back. Very good. Throwing out a few normals here and there, but you are on tournament game right now. You need this one game. I like that he's fighting back. The first game was actually really strong from Valmaster, but here, Yonangel just fighting back. I like it. I really like that. Just making him aware that I'm going to do some things that are negative.
Oh, the handshake!
Afterwards. Yeah. Mind. Mind. It's now set.
So this is tense. Gets the confirm again. He's got it. Ruzu, it's tournament point.
And will he be our back-to-back champion for set and reset? Yonangel really showing up here. Very well deserved so far. Really good clean play. Nice whiff punish there. Sets the mind. And this is where Bison gets rolling. But saying that, OD Tetra kick comes out to play. I shall check you for your demons. Nice. Light spinning back kick again? No, just... Alright, confirming to Soten Ranker. I think he wants to hit the drive-by here. And that's where he wants to get momentum rolling.
We'll see if that works out. Yonangel right now still got that 3 drive gauge reserve ready to expend at a moment's notice. The two of them are shimmying around. Oh, long range punish counter, but nothing comes of it just yet. Still looking for that hit to get things off. Valmaster could cash out all of his drive gauge, I think, for a kill. Oh, trade, but couldn't get the confirm after, even though he got the jab.
The level 3 waiting for... Valmaster knows he'll die in one combo. That's why he's not, we were saying that, he's not making much of the approach until there. Hello forward. Target combo rather. The sequence, that's not going to kill. He needs something a lot more. He needs a setup here. Post-show, not enough? Absolutely not.
Oh, you have to pride yourself with the resources though. Perfect parry there from Yonangel. Oh! He touched up into the throw. Oh my god, Ruzu.
Yeah, I love it. The Street Fighter 4 dash up and throw. Tried and true, works out wonders there for Valmaster, and back to JP he goes. If you're going to change characters, I'm going to change too. This is potentially the reset game here or the tournament game. As you can see, Yonangel on a very nice win rate right there, 68%. Looking like he's on a good tier right now, but he needs a bit more.
Yeah, we'll see. Going right on into it one more time, Ruzu. Is it reset point? Will our dreams end here for Valmaster to complete that loser's run? Let's find out as he's starting off incredibly strong towards this corner.
Yeah, for sure.
Extensions, big damage right now as you have yourself in a killing combo scenario against JP here. Yonangel's got to get out of here somehow. It's just not working.
Wait, that is dead. That's dead. Lovely stuff from Valmaster to be very assertive. Hero percent going to come through. And that last kick, just take him out. There you go. Right, Valmaster on reset point here.
We'll see if this can be the nail in the coffin to drive it home for Valmaster as Yonangel trying to fight back with the projectiles. Looking to set things up. Teleports in to keep that distance close, but gets duffed up once more. Now towards the corner we go.
Nice, and yeah, this JP pick is really not working right here. It's looking lights out for you. Yeah, Yonangel going into panic. That's his reset point there for Valmaster. I don't expect you to drop at any point. Oh, not enough. Oh, maybe we were speaking too soon. Maybe we were speaking too soon. Not ready to block that. Lavushka comes in, pays overtime. Oh, you're naughty.
So many throw attacks whiffed, so many punish counters as well. Hazanshu doesn't work out either. Yonangel, surely not. Okay.
So he's got the upper hand, doesn't need to do very much. So full screen, beautiful anti and a reset comes through there, sir.
Nice indeed from Valmaster. Composure of a legend because that life bar crumbled so fast on his side, still able to make it work. We are launching straight back in. No hesitation, no back to the lobby. Nope, we're going for it.
Yeah, that is a grand finals reset. Thank you very much, production. Double O's, both in that loser's side now. And Valmaster doing some serious work. Might need to get the names flipped as well, if that's okay. Thank you so much. In the meantime, let's see how these boys get on.
Yep, we'll see if that works out going into the pressure in the corner here. Yonangel needs to escape again because he's been backed up here so many times by Chun-Li at the moment. Ruzu, OD is there. Good confirm for the damage at least.
Nice. The low forward into that short, confirm into that stride block. Lovely. Really nice. Perfect, or not perfect parry, rather the good parry. What you got to follow up? Oi! Falling crane. Doesn't connect though.
Yeah, making it work in the end. Yonangel does get that round, and probably a vital interruption on the flow state that Valmaster appears to be experiencing right now. Crouching medium punches there, able to confirm that. Very nice.
Both on the cusp of level 3 here. Yonangel is, even though he's got the round, he needs to be a... That's a feint, surely. No, he even catches through.
Wow, madness there. And using the spinning bird kicks, I think, very important just for that corner carry. Securing that sequence where he knows he's whittled Yonangel down before. Valmaster is playing a tactical game right now, it feels like, with this Chun. Jumps over the projectile, gets the counter hit. Big damage incoming again.
Like the meaty Kokokin there, but ready to parry that. Not a perfect parry, but the guillotine comes through. Lavushka, not quite. I feel like if you really want to secure this game right now, you've got to apply pressure right here and now. Don't let him get away with navigating so easily on the screen. Excellent. Interdiction. Yes, I was going to say, please spend it. Don't hold it. Oh dear.
Yeah, thank God they spent it there. Ruzu 1-0 for our defending champion. It looks like he's finally broke the momentum streak, but well, it took some time and effort indeed. Valmaster is not going to let this one go without a fight. I'm sure we both know that already.
Indeed. And there you go. First, I'll switch it back up again. We're going to keep switching it back and forth. I'm going to go to, I like that. Oh, you know, why not? Why not? Keep you on your toes, baby. Keep you on your toes. Right, Valmaster with the Kim once again.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Slide immediately calling out the DR there from Yonangel. Good stuff from Valmaster, who is trying to get in. Elbow drop feints aren't working either, so just going for the safety with the heavy kicks, but a check. Good stuff for those crouching jabs from Yonangel.
Yep. Beautiful Balina right there. Taking to full screen, big live. Yep, gonna come through to bite on Valmaster. I like that. A bit hasty with the slide there. It is mega negative if you're not facing that well enough. You will take a big chunk of damage. Look at that. And back to full screen again. Got to fire. Well, it doesn't matter. You want to close that round out here, now, and quickly. Speaking of which, throw loops.
Oh, gets caught there by the spacing. And that punish counter secures the kill. Yonangel with another round in the bank. And will be looking to keep that momentum up here. Medium kick is not going to work. Has to do it again. Valmaster spending a lot of drive gauge in this encounter just to land those hits. Not meant to be just yet, though.
Like the jumping he was looking for, but gets the throw. Nice OD amnesia to connect onto that roundhouse. Don't want to let him breathe at all.
Nope, not one bit. Oh, slide whips, but no punish there. At least Diaz to escape through that jump in. That was smart from Yonangel, but he's getting backed up to the corner again. Has to start getting a challenge, and he does. Whiff punish on the medium kick into the Lavushka. Here we go.
Absolutely. Departure set up. Go. Alright.
We'll see where the pressure
nice.
is. Wow.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Yeah. He's got to have Connor Bog after this. Don't even need it. And he takes the game. Excellent touch right there. That's what you needed. That's what you were looking for. And you're going to stick it out with the Kim.
Yep, really good indeed as we go into the next game here. Ruzu, I'm impressed because you said it yourself before. The first game in the first set of grands from Valmaster was dominance, and now look at where we are. The tides have turned a lot.
Yeah, we got to remember fatigue as well. That's one thing, because Valmaster had to play a hell of a lot more games than Yonangel has. So being active in his game, you know, is very taxing, right? And having to filter through a couple of characters here and there is another factor to consider. Safe jump, gonna get the bomb. Beautiful. Oh, hey, you're cheeky, you know. Love that. That is going to be another Nui Twister. No, it's a bomb restock right there. But that actually might have cost the Valmaster. But saying that, doesn't finish the sequence of Yonangel. And for that, he's going to pay the price of that round.
Yeah, that is going to be huge for Valmaster, who's looking to survive. Yonangel, though, not really deterred as they immediately go back into the projectile warfare. Oh, counter hit those sweep to get that pressure. Amnesia is good as well for resetting and giving him his turn back. Nearly a 3 bars as well, Buzu.
Indeed, he will. Oi, the windmill kick comes through. Yonangel needs this game to take it all, or will Valmaster clutch it up once again? Oi, that was quite nice. Very much confirming those shorts into a certain amount of damage. Careful with the cross up, yeah. Very nice parry, but takes the throw on the run up. Careful now. Throw, another one kind of come through. He goes for the amnesia. We've seen this a few times. Far too often with the roundhouse, getting OD amnesia for it.
Yeah, oh, the push hits again.
I believe that was dry reversal. Unfortunately, didn't work out.
Yeah, that is going to be tournament point once again secured for Yonangel. Valmaster is potentially feeling that fatigue like you said before, but he is going to fight back. Vagabond, immediate level 3. Don't blame him. Spend that cash quick.
Yeah, for sure. Yonangel looking to be the back-to-back champion. He's been doing some work today, but Valmaster is his final opponent here. OD Amnesia comes through once again. He is unafraid. But you know what? Because Valmaster's not showing that he's willing to bait it yet. And not assertively anyway. That's why every single time we've seen it come through so nicely. And close to Lavushka as well here, sir.
Very much so. Let's see if this is going to work out for Yonangel, who's getting in closer once more. Another hit confirmed towards the corner punish counter throw. Valmaster is in danger because here comes Lavushka. He's got no super either. The armor break on the drive impact's gonna do it. And after all of that struggle and a great bracket reset, fatigue finally sets in. One of the most impressive losers runs unfortunately comes to a halt at the final hurdle.
Yeah.
And Yonangel is your back-to-back set and reset champion for Street Fighter 6. Extremely impressive performance from our champion.
Yeah,
Buzu.
he fully deserves that. I have to say, he played very, very well today. So many congratulations to Yonangel, and he is taking that completed Matcherino pot as well. So fantastic stuff. Even the cat's dancing for you. You know, excellent stuff. Many congratulations.